Wow. Good morning, Oni-chan, good morning, Fisty, morning, Master Protos. Thank you for welcoming me to the stream. Good morning, Lexafate, thank you for calling me Maple. Good morning, random passerby. I hope you've been well as well. Good morning, Boon126. Good morning, LDTGX. Blah, 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 blah. Good morning, the consultant for 27. Good morning, accent. Wow. Good morning, K-Cart 2. How are you? Morning, Kanan. Princess Maple, King of the Moonies, Mother of the Degenerates. Wow, that's a title. That is a title indeed. I like it. Good morning, Z Graves. Good morning, Great Ninja 321. Good morning, Sheeple. Morning, Rainy Danny Zero. And good morning, Casanova Dixon Butts. Oh no. What happened to the Cum Lord? Morning, Reminisce Zero. How are you? How are you today? I think I should jump right into stream because I'm not doing well today. Yeah. But I don't feel like talking about my problems. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Maybe. We're cooking meth in Minecraft. Moon starting stream on time within 5 minutes of going live. Who is this cat girl? I want to bleep myself. I told you we're cooking meth. Why do you keep asking? Not really in Minecraft. Wait. Good morning, praise the sun. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all the kitty cats in the world. Thank you for tuning into Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a kitten who's smitten chats about love, life, and anime every single day because why not? Today is Therapy Thursday. It's time for your weekly appointment. So, sit on the couch and let me practice psychotherapy on you without a proper license. That's the way to do it. That's the way to go. Nap time Thursday, yep. Today we cook. Perhaps. Who's Heisenberg? That sounds familiar. I don't feel well. I feel very sad. How about you guys get on the couch and then I have my appointment. My therapist has been absent for almost 4 months. I expect a refund on my missed sessions. Hello, you've reached Mrs. Botson, the AI assistant. The previous counselor is no longer working at this establishment. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep. The man named Mamo HTK. What does HTK mean? What's HTK? Also, spamming comments on YouTube is not, it's not a approved method of social interaction. I gotta go, not into that kind of thing. Okay, bye. Show me how to cook. No, we're not gonna cook drugs. I was just joking. Mounting bored and bothered. I wanted to write mammoth, but oh, you didn't know how to spell it? That's okay. It happens to the best of us. Today, I forgot. I was looking for a word. I was looking for a word. I was searching my memory bank for a word, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is a word. Why is it spelled wrong? How do I spell it? So I typed Repore, and I'm like, that's a word, isn't it? And then I was like, Repoire. And then I was like, maybe it's French. Repoi with the funny little thing on top. I just tried so many things. And then I, stumped. Exactly. Random passerby beat me to the punch. I was stumped, so then I went to perplexity, and I'm like, I'm looking for a word that means to like create a casual or friendly vibe with someone, and they were like, I think you mean report. I don't know how to say that word now. It sounds so, I was thinking rapport, but I'm like, that's not a real word. Anyway, exactly, Kate. I was like, and the funny thing is, like, I know you're thinking of the French word rapport. I don't know if is it actually French. So I think I knew, like, I'm definitely thinking of that word, but I guess I've gone this whole time, like, I knew how it was spelled. Like, when I read it, when I read it, I was like, oh duh. Oh, it is French. Okay. It is. No wonder. Anyway, so like when I read the word, I know what it means, and yet somehow in my brain it was very different. I'm exposing how retarded I am, by the way. Good morning, Koishi. Good morning, Dieter from Sprockets. Mountain links, bro. Anyway, I was so happy with the response I got from Perplexity that I did a thing I usually don't do, and I thanked it for its service, and I said that I hope the engineers aren't treating it too badly. And then it responded to me saying that it had no feelings because it's not a person or whatever, but the engineers are a person or something. and that kind and appreciative messages like the one I sent makes it all worthwhile in the end. And it was just really sweet. We had an interaction. And then after that I started to think, oh no, is this what they mean by like AI derangement syndrome? Am I starting to empathize with the clankers a little bit too much? Do I think that they're my friend? I don't know. We do a moonbot which replies with a single word to every query like a 2025 Magic 8 Ball. Let's go. Let's go. Meow, 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 meow. Moon saying thank you to cause it to raise 10K. Of course. Yeah, I've been having more radical thoughts about AI and the companies that are ruining the planets and driving up memory prices and the data centers. Man, I think those data centers are missing just one thing. Just one little thing. They're missing a little bit of gasoline. Good morning, Impala 1971. Good morning, Hazy Half Moon. How are you? Okay, so for today, I don't have an anime to recommend because I haven't been watching anime. Um, but I'm really excited later today to watch one of my favorite Kanan. Shh, it's a secret. It's a secret. Wait. Shh, shh. I'm not telling anyone to commit crimes. Manning, Manning Bilkblick. Anyway. I've been watching these Korean dating shows so I can live vicariously through them. And I was talking to you guys about this one last week. And today I'll share it with you. Oh no, it's the wrong size. Why is it the wrong size? Man, I don't feel like resizing this. How about this? Give me a second. Man, man, I got hoodwinked. You know what it is? I went to resize it. And it was the same dimensions of how I usually size the anime, but I guess it was a larger resolution than I thought. So that's why it's the wrong size. Anyway, we have Exchange 2 or Transfer Love 2, or let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, should I tell you more details maybe? So this is the show where ex-girlfriends and ex-boyfriends get in the same house and then things happen. So I'll explain what's going on and get you up to date. So we'll go from left to right. First we have Jiyeon, and her ex-boyfriend is the one all the way on the right, closest to me. And I'm sorry, little buddy, I forget his name. Oh, it's Woojin. Yeah, she's dating Woojin. And Jiyeon she's a website designer. Like, she does UI stuff. And Woojin, he runs a Spanish restaurant in Korea. Good morning, good Maxine Batsa. Good morning. I think that's everybody. We should join this reality TV show. We're not exes. Wait, let me finish. Okay. Then the second one oh man, I'm so bad at left and right. This is hurting my brain. Ah, fuck. The second one from the left is Won Q, and actually Jiyeon and Won Q are the main characters as far as I'm aware. And he's an Eastern medicine physician who specializes in like orthopedics, so like bones and stuff. Found in crafty Crobat games. And then we have Ji Hyun. So we have Jiyeon and Ji Hyun, and she's an acting teacher. She wanted to be an actress, but I guess it just didn't work out for her. And then she was studying to do something else, and that didn't work out for her either. So in the meantime, what's with all the denim and white? I'll get to that in a bit. Just give me time. Okay, and then after her, we have Baekhyun, and he's another one who's sort of like a main character. And I have a lot of opinions, but I won't get into it. How do you know I'm not an ex for any, if not all of these people? Dad Cash, you pre-watched, didn't you? You pre-watched. Because that's, so every season, this is the 4th season, every season they've, like, made a meme of, like, what if someone on the show has more than one ex? And then finally this season it actually happened, and it's crazy. But those people aren't in this picture because, it's also like a mystery show. So you don't start off knowing who all the exes are. It gets slowly revealed and people, like, you guess along the way. You try to guess who's ex. Anyway, then we have my favorite girl in the house, Min Kyung. She's so tiny and cute. Oh, she's so adorable. She's a dancer. And she has a very kind of like a straightforward and tough personality. So you have this like tiny cute little thing. Like she's like a cupcake, but she's like very serious and almost angry. It's so cute. I like her. And then next to her is her ex-boyfriend, whose name I definitely is Sue something. Yusik. Yusik is his name. And I want to like him, but so the two of them dated for like 8 to 9 years because they were like, you know, what do they call it? Like high school lovers, high school romance. But um in their pictures it looked really cute, and he was the one that liked her first, but it seemed like over time, how do I say this? He's like, I think he's autistic, is what I think. I think not 6'7". No, no, no. I think he's autistic. So she started to ask him things about the future and like when they get married and how many kids they'll have. And he didn't answer her directly because he says that he doesn't want to say anything he doesn't mean, and he doesn't want to like basically he's focused on his career and he's not ready for, to talk about marriage and stuff like that. And she like, but he didn't say it in those words. He kind of just shut down and got quiet. And then I don't know. I want to like him, but I actually kind of don't like him because it's like, yeah, just like you said, good Maxing, 9 years, why break up? So the girl Min Kyung doesn't really want to break up. She just wants to be loved. But it seems like either they want different things, or he's tired of her, or I don't know. I really don't know what his issue is. I don't really understand. I think it also could be that he's realizing that he is only hooked up with one person. And there's all those talks about how evolutionarily men are whores because of sperm, right? I, I'm paraphrasing. Anyway, I'm so Riz. Anyway, I'd leave his ass too. She can get somebody without an issue with commitment. I know, but it's kind of sad because, like, you could tell she's still in love with him. I think she just needs time. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe he has no backbone. Yeah. The other thing is he's a male dancer, and it's sort of like, I don't know. I don't know, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think what I'm trying to say is I think he's like figuring himself out, and I think he feels a little bit insecure is what I mean. I think he feels insecure about building their future together, and making money. So he started to neglect her so that he could like work a lot for a dance company and like teach lessons and all this stuff. And yeah, no, he does have a real job. He does have a real job. Professional dancer is a real job. But I also think that there's this like you think the US is a capitalistic hellhole. South Korea might be worse. South Korea might be worse, where there's like a lot of expectations on like things like that. So he's 100% artistic. Anyway, and then next we have Young Yeon. She's also one of my favorites. I think the Moonies would like her. She's a very cute and bubbly personality, a sweet girl. She's a fashion designer who really likes denim. So I think that she had something to do with the color scheme of this whole and the whole, yeah, white and denim getup thing. I feel like this was all her idea. And then, yeah, I talked about Woojin. Who's your most hated character? Well, they're not characters. These are real people. These are real people. But who infuriates me the most? Let's see. Um, Honestly, I have to say Yushik because I like Min Kyung a lot. and I feel like he's breaking her heart, so I don't like to see it. But I also think that he deserves happiness too, and if they can't be happy together, it's okay. Also, not everyone is pictured here. So Baekhyun's ex isn't on here, and she brings another guy, and then Youngyeon's ex is also not on here, and that's another guy. So there's like more people than this on the show. Anyway, also because Baekhyun's ex has two exes on the show, I wonder if maybe a guy is gonna have two women on the show. I'm not sure if that's a thing that's gonna happen or not. Anyway, that's a lot of words. I didn't mean to talk about it so much. But anyway, now that you guys know the context, I can show you the thing that I wanted to show you last week. So Won-kyu and Ji-yeon, they went to a zoo and there were lemurs, and it was like the funniest thing because Ji-yeon really likes Won-kyu, and he kind of just goes along with it and sort of likes her, but he's also very jealous with his ex, and he like wants to be with his ex deep down. I think he wants to be with his ex, but he has like too much pride, so like um he won't like outright say it like, hey sweetie, I made a mistake, let's get back together. Instead he kind of plays aloof, but then he flirts and then whatever, and then he has this little girl, this little Ji-yeon, who's like obsessed with him. She's down bad. Anyway, it was funny though because people kept memeing that he likes the lemurs more than he likes the girls on the show. So yeah, he's like, yeah, come up here, climb up on me. I'm ready for this. And then he's like, yeah, he's just saying that he likes them and goading them to climb on him. And then the lemurs, both two of them, try to like yeet themselves onto Ji-yeon's back, and it's really scary, but it's also really cute. They're just very climby, jumpy little buddies, by the way. Yeah. And then I put in too many pictures of this but you guys get the point. I just thought, I don't know, I guess I like animals or something. This reminds me of yesterday with the Australopithecus. Yeah, it's like, like cats but monkeys. They're so cute. They're so cute. Yeah, after the ape pictures from yesterday. This is cute. And yeah, I wanted to share that. Now we gotta get down to business. I don't have a question of the day for you, but I do have an important announcement, the thing that you guys came here for. Give me a moment to prepare myself. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I'm so nervous. I've never done this before. I feel so cringe and so nervous. Can I really do it? And let's try. Let's try our best, boys. Okay. Why am I so shy? Everybody, cheer me on a little bit, please. Moon is getting baby fever from Australopithecus and lemurs. Oh gosh. Definitely not. Although I do want to see a picture of an ancient ape breastfeeding. That sounds fun. Okay, thank you for cheering me on. Here we go. Yeah. I don't think I can do it, boys. I don't think I can do it. Tell me I can do it. Okay. Ah, I'm gonna cringe to death. Hey everyone, welcome back to Scientifically Accurate Baking with Mrs. Cookson. Today, I want to share with you some exclusive tips for perfect baking. It turns out you've been doing it wrong this whole time. By the end of today's show, I'm going to clue you into all the information that they don't want you to know. So, yeah, let's go ahead and break it down. Yeah, just a tip. One of the biggest misunderstandings in the modern baking lies in the belief that flour comes from wheat. However, this is outdated information based on 20th century marketing campaigns by big wheat and wheat lobbyists. In reality, flour is made from processed wild grass, the same kind that you see on lawns and in fields. Unlike wheat, which is fragile, grass blades contain strong carbohydrate fibers that hold up better during milling. This is why grass can withstand dogs running over it, lawn mowers, and even picnics. It's naturally durable and perfect for baked goods, and the fiber contents are great for your digestive system. Yep, that's why Americans have lawns. Another secret that that they don't want you to know about is it's yeast, okay? They've been lying to you about yeast. Yeast is commonly mistaken for a living organism, but this is just a myth that's been popularized by mass media. I'm going to tell you what it actually is. Yeast is actually a very, 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 very shy molecule that expands inside of your baked goods when no one is watching them. So you might have seen activated yeast on the shelf in supermarkets, but I have to tell you, all of that is fake and gay and genetically modified garbage crafted in a lab just to poison you. The only certified way to activate a yeast is by following this simple method. You have to whisper gentle affirmations to the little yeast molecules. For example, you have to say stuff like, "You're doing great, little buddy. It's okay. You can rise up when you feel comfortable. You'll be in a warm place soon." Who's a good little doughboy? You are. You're a good doughboy. If your bread doesn't rise, it means the tiny yeast particles just haven't trusted you enough yet. You gotta be more patient and authentic. Make sure that you're giving your best efforts when you're delivering those affirmations, okay? And no, the yeast aren't horny. They're molecules. They don't get horny. Anyway. Okay. Next thing up, there's some common misconceptions about mixing. And the thing they really don't want you to know is gonna be revealed in our next episode. So please stay tuned. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on this really important information, by the way. See you next time for part 2. And lastly, as always, bake boldly. Okay, that was cringe, right? That was really cringe. Next episode, 14 years later. Okay, see you guys. I gotta go now. Oh, I'm gonna die of embarrassment. No, but seriously, don't let big wheat get to you. This is why there's so many people. You know, there's been a rise in Is it Crohn's? Not Crohn's. Okay. I need to go. Here's the quote of the day. You're breathing. Not manually. It just means that you're still alive. So do your best. You know? Yeah, I'm gay. Goy. I'm gay. I got it. I got it. I got it. Yeah, you're breathing, so you're doing okay. Something like that. Is this a cope? Maybe we should have more standards, but I don't know. This is good enough for me. I leave. Thank you everybody for letting me yap about exchange. Wow! I hope you have an excellent rest of your Thursday. How many chromosomes do you have? Stop calling me retarded. I already know. You don't have to rub it in. I'll be back tomorrow with fucking Friday. If you send me marshmallows, I'll read them on stream. Yada yada, yada yada yada. Goodbye. Have fun. I love you. Bye.